Today's topic is hemochromatosis. It is a condition in which the amount of total body iron is increased. The excess iron is deposited in and causes damage to several organs including liver. It is an autosomal recessive disease and mutation in HFE gene on chromosome 6. Approximately 90% of the patients are homozygous for a single point mutation, resulting in cysteine to tyrosine substitution of position 282 in the HFE protein. This HFE protein plays an important role in the process by which duodenal crypt cells sense body iron store, leading to increased iron absorption from duodenum. Mutation to genes lead to a decrease in the synthesis or expression of hepcidin. The principal iron regulatory hormone is thought to be a key pathognomonic factor in all forms of hemochromatosis. Iron loss in menstruation and pregnancy can delay the onset of hepatochromatosis in the female. If we see the normal body iron regulation by hepcidin, whenever there is iron deficiency, the body iron decreases, lowers the hepcidin synthesis in the liver. Then hepcidin deficiency targets the duodenum and spleen. So the duodenal absorption of the iron increases and splenic iron is released into the circulation. And both these iron concentration in the plasma increases, leading to the restoration of the iron balance. So that is how the body iron is regulated. But in hemochromatosis, the hepcidin production is decreased very much. So more and more iron absorption is taking place from the duodenal side, and splenic iron is more and more released, and there is more iron in the plasma, and then they causes the increased iron storage in different organs. There are different types of hemochromatosis: primary, secondary and complex iron overload. Primary hemochromatosis are hereditary hemochromatosis, congenital aceruloplasminemia, congenital atransferrinemia. Secondary iron overload having parenteral iron load, repeated blood transfusions, iron load anemia like in thalassemia, sideroblastic anemia, pyruvate kinase deficiency, and liver disease. Complex iron overload is a juvenile hemochromatosis, neonatal hemochromatosis, alcoholic liver disease, porphyria cutanea tarda, and African iron overload, bentosidrosis. Hereditary hemochromatosis, iron is deposited throughout the body, and total body iron may reach 20 to 60 gram. That is usually it is 4 gram. Important organs involved are liver, pancreatic islets, endocrine glands, joints, and heart. In liver, iron deposition occurs first in periportal hepatocytes, extending later to all hepatocytes. Gradual development of the fibrous septa leads to the formation of irregular nodules, and finally regeneration results in macronodular cirrhosis. As you see over the right side of the picture, iron-rich vegetables are eaten, iron is stored in the liver, and iron is unable to get rid of iron and leading to the iron deposition in the liver. Pathophysiology of the hemochromatosis of hereditary type: the person continue to absorb iron even when their body already has enough. So no physiological excretion mechanism except the blood loss. So excessive iron deposition in the tissues, especially the liver, heart, pancreas and pituitary, and causing the damage to these organs and present with the clinical features. So clinical features, usually the men over 40 years of age having features of liver disease, often with hepatomegaly, then having type 2 diabetes or heart failure. Non-specific symptoms are fatigue, lethargy and arthropathy. Early symptoms but frequently absent. Liver most commonly involved in advanced stage 95% of the cases. Hepatomegaly, cirrhosis and hepatocellular carcinoma in 30% of the cases. When it affects the heart, it causes heart failure or cardiac arrhythmia and iron deposition in the heart causing this. Iron deposition in the pituitary and the testes causing the hypogonadism and the patient having impotence, loss of libido and the testicular atrophy. Diabetes mellitus is present in 65% of the cases, more with family history of diabetes. Iron deposition in pancreatic islet cells takes place. Over the skin, leaden grey pigmentation, excessive melanin deposition, and in exposed areas, axilla, groin, and genitalia, termed as a bronze diabetes. Arthropathy, early onset osteoarthritis targeting the unusual sites such as metacarpophalangeal joints, chondrocalcinosis, and pseudogout. If you see the picture over the right side, above in hemochromatosis, the body absorbs excessive iron from food and it causes a bronze diabetes, and it leads to the darkening of the skin and hyperglycemia. And over below, another person showing the skin pigmentation. Investigations, the serum iron study should be done. There is greatly increased ferritin, raised plasma iron, raised saturated plasma iron binding capacity, and transferrin saturation is more than 45%. MRI has highly specific for iron overload but poor sensitivity. Liver biopsy allows the assessment of the fibrosis and distribution of the iron. Hepatocyte iron characteristics of the hemochromatosis. Hepatic iron index provides the quantification of the liver iron. More than 1.9 suggests the genetic hemochromatosis. Genetic testing, both C282Y and H63D mutations can be identified, which is now in routine clinical use. Here you see the picture of hemochromatosis in the liver, the cirrhotic liver over the left side, and then the histology above picture showing the normal histology of the liver, and below the histology of the hemochromatosis with bluish tint showing the iron deposition. Here the MRI of the liver in hemochromatosis, you see the liver looks very black, and also the black arrow showing the pancreas, and it also shows the deposition of blackening over the pancreas, showing the deposition of the iron over the islet cells and leading to the diabetes mellitus in 65% of the cases. Treatment is phlebotomy. 500 ml of blood is removed weekly or twice weekly, and this blood removes 200 to 250 milligram of iron. Total 25 gram of iron need to be removed. To be continued till serum ferritin level is less than 50 microgram per liter, and after that one phlebotomy every 3 months is sufficient. Chelating agents, parenteral dexamethasone or oral deferoxamine, indicated only in severe anemia and severe hypoalbuminemia, where the phlebotomy cannot be done. Removes 10 to 20 milligram iron per day, less effective than phlebotomy. Avoid iron supplementation, vitamin C supplementation, alcohol. Management of cardiac failure, hepatic failure and diabetes is as routinely managed, and treatment cannot reverse the cirrhosis. Screening. First degree family members should be investigated, preferably by genetic screening. Liver biopsy is indicated in asymptomatic relatives only if the LFTs are abnormal and or the serum ferritin is greater than 1000 microgram per liter, because these features are associated with significant fibrosis or cirrhosis. Also check the plasma ferritin and iron binding saturation. Prognosis: pre-cirrhotic patient with hereditary hepatohemochromatosis have a normal life expectancy. Cirrhotic patients have good prognosis compared with other forms of cirrhosis. 3/4 of the patients are alive 5 years after diagnosis. Screening for hepatocellular carcinoma is mandatory because this is the main cause of death, irrespective of the therapy. One important point that the venesection reduces but does not abolish the risk of hepatocellular carcinoma in the presence of cirrhosis. Secondary hemochromatosis. Many conditions are associated with widespread secondary cirrhosis, including chronic hemolytic disorders, sideroblastic anemia, other conditions requiring multiple blood transfusions, generally over 50 liters, porphyria cutaneous dietary iron overload, and occasionally the alcoholic cirrhosis. Clinical features are similar to those of primary hemochromatosis, but the history and clinical findings point to the true diagnosis. Some patients are heterozygotes for the HFE gene, and this may contribute to the development of iron overload.